Hello YouTube, this is Robert Cooper of Kingman, Arizona. I'll try and speak a little better on this video. I've been talking too fast on other videos that I've been doing. I want to discuss a incident I had with AI Code Generator today. I thought I'd test it and see where it would go. But first let me mention something that I've talked about in other videos that I rant about. And is 6 years I tried to get people to help me do some coding to get where I'm at today as far as some functionality. I want to be able to have people run terminal commands from a website that's either located on their computer with or without a web server, or with a web server, right? So it's client side, and the code needs to also work on the client side on the internet. So basically they could go and eventually tie it into VPN and SSH, where they can run their commands on their computers on the network, on their local network, from anywhere in the world. And so I went with the AI today to do a pretty basic test. Please generate these three JavaScript input form containers, boxes, and have them save the data line by line into one file, and it's a text file, and name it so it's the same as the title. And it did that, no problem. Excellent, worked good. And then I asked it to go ahead and create this text area for description, and I wanted to drag text in there, and I wanted it unfiltered, and it did it. And then I asked it to go ahead and switch it over where it's going to accept any code, but say the file is an HTML file. And that's where the problem started. I told it I did not want it to the title or the description. I wanted it completely unmolested, basically, no filtering, no validation for coding. I wanted it to have raw ability to do that. Well, it came back with 10 additional functions, split the HTML of the actual pages working before, half of it down into the script, where the script was parsing the HTML now into a variable, and then running it with the other code, which never worked. It just got worse. When I finally, after about 8 iterations back and forth between me and the AI of code generation on their part, his part, AI finally admitted that that was the issue, and that said that they would produce a rock solid, and that's what they said, a rock solid code that was work. It got worse. It just bombed. So it was obvious. I went ahead and found a couple of issues in code that I was working on, and now this is it. This is a drag and drop HTML JavaScript embedding generator. Okay. You can manually type your own HTML here. You can drag and drop. I'll show you about dragging and drop it. I could take this code, which is just a table. So what you do, get back to the right page now. Gosh, I do this all the time. There's one. And the other one, where is it at? Right there. Okay. So I'm going to basically cut, and so when the HTML tag, the head tag, the title tag, which takes it to this, is already in the front. The body, and then the body HTML tag closing is already in the bottom. So all you have to do is drag in here is the table. Most likely it'd work even if you had the tags on there, but the best way is drag your table, or drag your raw code for HTML and JavaScript in this box like this. You have to have it to a PNG or a JPEG file. Doesn't have to be valid, but it's got to at least end with a JPEG or a PNG. And then click that. So what it does is it downloads the file to your computer, and there it is, the one we just did. And it has all the script in there. See how it's got the HTML, the head, the title. There's the actual title that was on in the box. This is the actual code that was in the box, like that. All right. So it actually does it, and it works great. another thing neat about it is you notice that when I generated it, it downloaded the file, and all the script is here now. You cannot get the AI to do this. You cannot get AI to make it so that you have unfettered, unvalidated text code that you can drop into an input like this in JavaScript. I mean, because they probably think that people are going to be stupid about, doing this, and maybe they are. I don't know. I don't care. I want the full flexibility to be able to drop any code in here I want. Okay, you've already seen that what the code was, right? Well, let's run that code. This is this one, right? That's the code it just ran, and it has a link over here to my other page. This is my user interface. I'm making this in JavaScript. I didn't make this program originally. It's by another guy. We'll cover that in this way. But that's the code I dropped right there, right there. This is the image that was in the image part, and then it's linked down here in the bottom on the left. You can see it. That's the link that was in there. So that part worked great. Okay, now here's the reason why I wanted this program. This is the main reason that I wanted it. I am so fed up with YouTube. Let's go back to the right one. I'm fed up with YouTube every 2 minutes on some of the videos that you play, right? So I thought to myself, you know what? I can fix this. I know how to get around it. Sure enough, this is how it's going to happen. So I've got all these YouTube videos over here, and I've got all the iframes, and even a JavaScript one from Rumble, because they don't offer the full iframe. They'll give you the embed code that'll automatically parse, but it doesn't work here. I can make it work on its own little input box. Okay, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to drag it, and you got to click off so you're not, if it's highlighted, it's going to override, of course. Okay, the cursor's there, click off, go to the next one, right? Cursor there, yep, click off. All right, next one, right here. So I can do, like, I could add space down here if I want, like that, right? Next one. I can do 6 to 10 of these suckers every day. And let's get the JavaScript too. Here we got the JavaScript. Let's drag that over, right? It could, just like that, okay? It's got to have the PNG, the JPEG here, and everything else. I don't think it matters. It doesn't require this, and it needs a title of some kind. Okay, well, let's generate the file. And there it is, right? Let's look at it. Let's look at the file. Open it. Oh, come on. All right, not there. I have to do it here. Let's look at the file. There it is, right? Kind of mangled, not a big deal. But there's the JavaScript, right? It automatically put this in the bottom. It automatically put this with the title in the top, and that's automatic with the image and the link. It automatically does that, right? So that's okay. All right, now let's run it. We can run it from the downloads folder, and just by clicking this. And oh my, look what I got. Is that cool or what? I will be able to do this, and the neat thing about it, I can't speak of Rumble because I think there are ads in the embedded ones. YouTube doesn't play ads on the embedded programs, so I get to watch all these, and plus I'll do more tonight. I'll do it again tomorrow without ads. And since this is saved, I can just close that and go do what I want to do. I can actually open another instance of that. I can leave this code like it is. It's already saved like that. I can modify it, resave it. It'll save it to a different file name. As you've seen, it adds 1, 2s, right? Okay. I think I did a pretty good job. And I'll do one more thing. Let's do one more thing. Let's do something I think is kind of cool. All right. So I have images over here, right? So we're gonna take this all out. Actually, I'm gonna refresh the page and take it out. Oh, let's see why. Oh, because I went to a different file name. I went to an index. I went to an index file name so that everyone could be able to use this without that special coding. There we go. Okay. So the title, right, is there. I'm not going to worry about the image. I'm just going to type in logo.png, and it should work fine. We'll do that, right? But watch what happens when I do this. It'll do more too. It'll do images, It'll do links. I believe it'll do text files. I haven't even, like, let's check this one. Let's just do this one here. Oh, we can't do it there. Let's go back. And it opens a new tab, right? Watch this. Oh my, would you look at that? It automatically does it. So I can make these over here for all my different videos. Politics, self-help, fix up trailers, and on and on and on. And I'll name them as I go. And I just drag them over here to my thing when I want to play them. I can have a whole library. That's not the only thing it drags to. But that's for a different video. All right, well, thank you. I hope this was informative. There's going to be a link to this generator in the description of the video. Like, share, let everyone in the world know this is possible so they don't have to watch ads on YouTube also. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye.